everybody. Welcome to the Helming Park for tonight's Babe Ruth Championship game between the Eagles and Helming's Auto Repair. I'm Paul Cunningham flying solo as the mailman could not make it, called in sick, as most mailmen do. Not trying to upset all of the mailmen in the United States, just the one, Terry Ward. First pitch is high for ball one from Johnson Koo. The batting order, Max Soria will lead off for the Eagles, followed by Cristobal Tejada playing second base. Chase Bishop, the catcher, will bat third. Mateo Cepeda, left fielder, bats fourth. Drew Cohn, shortstop, bats fifth. Sam Gill, center fielder, bats sixth. Matt Coe, the EH, bats seventh. Robert Green, right fielder, bats eighth. Christian Singh, the first baseman, bats ninth. And Wilson Schilling, third baseman, will bat 10th. Defensively for Helmings, Anthony Matrulis is in left, Philip Carey in center, Ross Avery is in right. Jack Maloney's at first. Pitch in there for a strike, 2-1. Josh Takahara is at second base. Mac Chelly is at third. Taylor Music is the shortstop. Cameron Avery is behind the plate. And as I said, Johnson Koo on the mound, and a pop-up into the infield. A little confusion as to who's going to take it. Koo finally takes control and makes the catch off the bat of Max Soria for out number one. So one away here in the top of the first. A beautiful evening here at McKelvey Ballpark, here in the heart of Mountain View, California. The batter is Cristobal
You always made sure
Tejada.
I brushed my teeth.
You told me that smart
Outside
was
ball
cool.
one to Tejada.
You always told me to dream big.
To all of those parents who took the time to make raising their children their most important job, we'd like to say,
Thank you.
2-0
Thank
the
you.
count.
From the bottom of my heart. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
this message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Shadows coming out over the infield, and they will continue to creep until darkness. 2-1 the count to Tejada. Pitch rides in high, 3-1. Fouled straight back. Count runs full. Swing and a miss. Down goes Tejada on strikes. 2 away. And the batter will be the catcher, Chase Bishop. Let her look at that last pitch, and a nice breaking ball that Tejada couldn't get to. And there are 2 outs. Chase Bishop, very good hitter. Curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. So Koo's curve has now suddenly found some bite to it and is working well for Johnson Koo. Koo steps off, wants to go back through the signals. Pitch misses. 1-1 to count. High, 2-1. Popped up, foul, and out of play. 2-2 the count. Helmings comes in after beating IOOF by a score of 12-2, so they come in with momentum. Sometimes they had to win a doubleheader today to win the title. They have to. Chase Bishop fouls that one. The Eagles, this is their first game, so sometimes the advantage in a doubleheader can go to the team that's already played a game because they're loose. They've played a game. They're ready to go, and the Eagles have to try to get into a groove. So we'll see if that holds true here tonight. Chase Bishop on a foul tip into the glove of the catcher goes down on strikes. 2 consecutive strikeouts by Koo. We've played a half inning. The Eagles nothing, and Helming's coming to bat. The batting order for Helming's Auto Repair, they'll lead off their pitcher, Johnson Koo. He'll be followed by Philip Carey, the center fielder. Mac Chelly, third baseman, will bat third. Jack Maloney, the first baseman, will bat fourth. Anthony Matrulis is in the 5 spot in left field. Chris Liang is the extra hitter in the 6 spot. Taylor Musick, the shortstop, will bat 7th. Josh Takahara, the second baseman, will bat 8th. Cameron Avery, catcher, will bat 9th. And Ross Avery, the right fielder, will bat 10th. Defensively for the Eagles, Mateo Cepeda is in left field. Sam Gill is in center. Robert Green is in right field. Christian Singh is the first baseman. Chris Tejada is the second baseman. Wilson Schilling is the third baseman. Drew Cohn is the shortstop. Behind the plate will be Chase Bishop, and on the mound is Max Soria. The Eagles, who actually in the regular season came in last place, have put on quite a show here in the playoffs as they knocked off the 4th place team, which was Get Sporting Goods, and then knocked off this Helming's Auto Repair team on Thursday to push themselves into this title game. So kind of sending shockwaves through the league that the regular season last place finishers are here tonight playing for the 2014 title. And at the moment, they're depending on their young 13-year-old Max Soria to do the job for them. Johnson Koo is the batter, left-handed hitter. Bunts right back to Soria. He has it, gets rid of it in a hurry, and on the tag, they get out Johnson Koo. Koo hits the ground hard. We'll take another look at it. I'm not sure if they called him out or not. Let's see what the replay on the tag. Wow. They call him safe. I don't know if they'll ask for help from the home plate umpire because it looked like he called him out. But they're not going to ask for help. It looks on the swipe tag that he got him. He is out, but they called him safe at the plate. I think they should maybe ask if there's the ability to talk to the home plate umpire about that. He might have had a better angle, but he was clearly out on the sweep tag. We'll take a look at it from another angle. And the ball, yeah, he never touched the base. So we'll see if they do ask for help on the call. I'm not sure if the base umpire will ask for help or not, but he was definitely out on the tag. And it looks like they're not going to ask for help. All right. Because he was definitely out at first base. So Johnson Koo is credited with an infield hit, and Philip Carey will be the batter. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Soria. Koo with the lead at first. He's got good speed. He's not afraid to go. Throw over to first, and back in time is Koo. Fouled back. Oh, and 2 the count to Carey. Throw over to first, and back in time again is Koo. popped up on the infield. Soria calls for it, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Batter will be third baseman Mac Chelly. Throw over to first. Oh, almost got him. Nice move by Soria. Another look on the replay, and he got back in, but it was a close one. Pitch inside for a ball, and Chase Bishop can't get a handle on it and wisely held on. And Koo steals second. Puts himself into scoring position for Mac Chelly. Chelly, arguably the best hitter on the Helming's Auto Repair team. And he's got power. Takes inside, gets away from the catcher, Bishop, and Koo will advance down to third base. Two and 0 count to Chelly. On the corner for a strike, 2-1. Two and 2 the count. Curveball that misses inside. Soria not afraid to throw that curveball at the batter to break it in. He's got some nice control of that right now. Full count to Chelly. Swing and a miss, and Chelly goes down on strikes. 2 down. Another look and a nice pitch by Soria. And the batter is Jack Maloney, first baseman, and it hits him. So a hit by pitch. Another look at it. And he didn't do much to get out of the way, but he let the ball hit him. And on to first base he goes. Anthony Matrulis, the batter, the left fielder. Grounds it right back to Soria. Soria flips to the first baseman. And Matrulis is retired on the 1-3, and that will do it for Helming's in the bottom of the first inning. We've played one complete. There's no score.
As a busy mom of 3 kids, I find it extremely convenient to access My Health Online. My Health Online's messaging service allows me to keep in close contact with our doctor.
Being able to email the doctor with questions gave us assurance that they do take an interest in the patients. That's why we've been with PAN for more than 10 years and keep adding members, the newest member.
Mateo Cepeda, Drew Cohn, and Sam Gill slated for the Eagles here in the top of the second inning. We are scoreless at the moment. Johnson Koo out to work his second inning. On the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Fouled straight back into the screen. 0-2. Cepeda protects and swings at that curve, fouling it back. 1-2 the count. Two and two. Ground ball right back to Koo. Can't get it. Now quickly gets it, makes a throw to first, and in time to retire Cepeda. Great recovery by Johnson Koo to go ahead and get that play made. Another look at it as Koo, initially we thought he had it gloved, but it got out underneath him. But he pursued it well and made a nice play there to first base. Great stretch by Jack Maloney. So one away. Batter is Drew Cone. Cone takes up and away for ball one. Ground ball towards second base. Up with it is Takahara. And he throws Cone out on the 4-3. Two away. And the batter is the center fielder, Sam Gill. Ground ball towards second base. Takahara has it, throws to first in time. And Johnson Koo is perfect through two. We've played 1.5. There's no score. Chris Liang, Taylor Music, and Josh Takahara are slated here for Helming in the bottom of the second inning, out to face Max Soria. First pitch is low and away, ball one. Soria works exclusively from the stretch, which a lot of pitchers do nowadays. 1-1 the count. At the knees for a strike, 1-2. Curveball, strike three called. A nice curve by Soria. Another look at it, and it just boom. Nice pitch. Curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. Taylor Music, the batter. Music was perfect in the first game against IWF. He had 4 hits. Goes for the drag bunt and nothing to it. Foul tipped, 1-2 the count. Curveball is lifted into our center field and will drop in for a single, and Music continues to stay hot. Going back to last game, he's now 5 for 5. Music just stayed back on it, pushed it into center field for a single, and the batter will be Josh Takahara. Takahara is the second baseman for Helmings. See if Music looks to steal here. Soria steps off. Music with some good speed, but Soria's also got a nice move over to first base. This is a nice little battle here. Throw over, and the ball gets away from Singh at first base, but not far enough for Music to advance. Music might have gotten a little elbow or something to the helmet as he wants to take a little walk over there and recompose himself. Which, when your name is Music, you can recompose or just compose. Want to know the count to Takahara. Outside, and the ball gets away from Bishop, but Music holds it first. Bishop with a good arm behind the plate. So you do have to be careful if you try to venture down to second base. 2-0 the count. Fisted foul. And it comes hopping back onto the field. Two and one the count to Josh Takahara. One out, runner at first base for Helmings. Throw over to first, and that was very close. Another look at it, and ooh, real close. Could have gone either way. Outside corner for a strike, 2-2. Throw over, they got him picked. Throw down to second base. They got him in a pickle. And they tag him out for the second out. So Music picked off. Nice move by Soria. I'd like to remind you that the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, a Sutter Health affiliate, is our sponsor, bringing you this telecast here tonight. 2-2 the count. 2 outs now. Curveball, strike 3 called, and down goes Takahara, and down goes Helmings. We have played 2 complete. We are scoreless. Top of the third inning. It will be Matt Coe, Robert Green, and Christian Singh for the Eagles. Area number 2356 for those of you keeping track at home. I just got a text from my compadre, the mailman, giving me the area number for the Mountain View Eagles, 2356. Matt Coe steps in. Johnson Koo out to work his third inning. High, ball 1. On the inside corner for a strike, 1-1. One and two the count to Coe. Swing and a miss, and down goes Coe on a strike from Koo. Another look at it. Koo to Ko. It was a Kuko. They're going to drive me Kuko. One away. Robert Green, the batter, takes inside ball one. Swing and a miss as he went for one. Looked a little bit up. I think he knew it about halfway through his swing. So 1-0 to count. Now he just got to regroup. Low. 2-1. High. 3-1. Eagles haven't had a base runner yet. Strike called. Count runs full. Strike three called. Down goes Green. 2 away. Another look at it. Got him on the inside corner. Fourth strikeout now for Koo. The batter will be Christian Singh, Eagles first baseman. Grounded foul. Popped up into shallow right field, a long run, and it's down. As neither one of them, second base, Takahara and Avery, didn't really communicate out there, and the ball drops in for a seeing eye single. Singh pops it out there. And you'll see the right fielder and second baseman converging, and it drops in for a hit. Wilson Schilling, the third baseman, the batter now for the Eagles. Popped up into center field. Carey calls for it, but no, it's called off as the left fielder called him off. Matrulis throw to third base, and Chelly comes up with it, and he's out at third. As Singh, being an aggressive runner with 2 outs, I don't blame him. That was a great job by Singh, but the ball maybe lost in the sun out there at the last minute. No, they were both in the shade. He can't blame the sun on that one. Matrulis just didn't come down with it. And, oh, I'm not sure he was out, but Chelly did a great job of selling it. Take a look here in super slow motion. The tag, yeah, he may have had him. Nice play by Mac Chelly to go ahead and retire the side. So we have played 2.5. There's no score. Cameron Avery, Ross Avery, and Johnson Koo slated for Helmings here in the bottom of the third inning. First pitch from Max Soria is in there for a strike, 0-1. Avery, the catcher for Helming's Auto Repair, looks to bunt, takes outside. Count evens 1-1. Swing and a miss. Pulled his head off on that one, and a 1-2 count. Strike three. Down on strike goes Cameron Avery. And that's the 4th strikeout for Max Soria. So we've got 2 good 13-year-old pitchers going here today. Ross Avery, the brother of Cameron Avery. Foul tips that one into the glove of Chase Bishop. Pitch comes in high, 1-1 the count. Low, 2-1. Three and one. Popped up in foul territory and out of play on the third base side. So a full count to Ross Avery. Line drive into center field for a base hit. Gill fields it cleanly, and Avery is aboard with a solid single up the middle. Another look at it, and a nice job by Avery just to go right back up the middle. Look at it from center field, and nice shot. Back to the top of the order, Johnson Koo will be the batter. He singled to lead off the game. Made his way all the way to third, but couldn't come across the plate. Hence, we remain scoreless here in the third. So runner at first, 1 out. Throw over to first, and back in time is Ross Avery. Two and 0 the count. Outside corner for a strike, 2-1. Throw to first, and they got him. Nice move by Max Soria to pick off Ross Avery. Here's another look at it. I don't know if Ross Avery slipped a little bit, maybe a touch, but nice job by Singh to get the tag down, and a nice move by Max Soria. 2 away, and a 2-1 count to Johnson Koo. High chopper to second base. Backing up on it is Tejada. Tejada throws wide to first base, and Koo is on, and he will hold right there. Yes, that was a real tough play for Tejada, but he'll get the error on the throw. He played it right. He had to back up on it and wait for it to come down. He got rid of it in a hurry, but just made the errant throw. So 2 away, runner at first base. Philip Carey will be the batter. Carey popped up to the pitcher, his first at bat. Popped up, foul, out of play, over towards the KMVT truck. Truck protecting our producer director Bobby Chastain. He has yet to take a shot today, and he's in a precarious position. But the truck has remained unscathed. Swing and a miss, throw down to second base, and out at second base is Johnson Koo. Chase Bishop with a nice throw down to second. Another look at it. Koo digging with everything he has, and nice job down at second base to go ahead and make the tag. That will do it for Helming's Auto in the bottom of the third. We've played 3 complete. There's no score. Top of the 4th inning, and there it is, the KMVT Community Television truck. Just a little further down from the snack bar so that Bobby can always run out and get something to eat. Max Soria to lead off the top of the 4th. He is the top of the order for the Eagles, and he's first pitch swinging, pops it up down the right field foul line, and making a valiant attempt is Jack Maloney, but cannot get to it. So it's an 0-1 count to Soria. Soria, a very good athlete. Play a lot of different positions, and you can see him on the mound tonight doing an excellent job here against Helming's Auto Repair. Takes low for a ball, 1-1. Ground ball towards third base. Mac Celli has it, throws across the diamond, and in time to retire Soria. 1 away, and Chris Tejada will be the batter. Tejada struck out in his first plate appearance. High, ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to count. Curveball drops in there for a strike, 1-2. Swing and a miss. 2 away, and the batter will be Chase Bishop. Another look at it. Pitch comes in a little bit up. Tejada went for it. Bishop struck out in his first plate appearance, first at bat. Hit into center field, and there to make the catch is Philip Carey for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning again for Johnson Koo. We have played 3.5, no score.
KMVT 15 provides an array of professional media services for businesses. Our video services include ribbon cuttings, grand openings, promotional, training, corporate culture, testimonial, and much more. By hiring our professional staff, you are helping to support our mission to provide resources and educational opportunities to the community. Give us a call today.
There's your score. There's Sherlyn Meacham. She's just having fun out there in center field. And then she'll be heading for Boston. Philip Carey, the batter, takes outside ball 1. High, ball 2. Three and out. Ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk given up to Philip Carey. And that'll bring up third baseman Mac Chelly. Chelly, the victim of a strikeout in his first at-bat. The Shadows have pretty much now covered the entire infield, working their way across the outfield. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Nice job by Bishop to snag that, because otherwise Carey was going to be down to second base. On the inside, 2-0. That was a close one. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Throw over to first, back in plenty of time is Carey. Inside, 3-1 the count. Foul tip. Count runs full. Throw over to first and almost caught Carey sleeping, but he got back in time, and the throw was a little offline. Oh, they got him. Now they got him in a rundown. Singh tries to catch up with him. He does. And Carey is picked off first. Came up short. Singh came up quickly after him, laid down the tag. Chelly with a full count. Curveball misses, ball 4. Chelly is aboard. So back-to-back walks issued by Max Soria. But due to his ability to pick off pick off runners, it's just a runner at first. Batter is now Jack Maloney. He fouls that one up into the screen. 0-1. Maloney was hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance. Curveball curves out of the strike zone, and it's a 1-1 count. High for a ball, 2-1. Throw over to first, and Chelly is back in time. Soria with a good move. Outside, 3-1. Ball 4. Soria may be tiring a little bit. Runners at first and second now. He's walked 3 in a row. And the batter will be Anthony Matrulis. With that, Ricky Moore will come out. And they'll have a posse meeting at the mound to discuss what they're going to do. We'd like to remind you that this broadcast is brought to you by our sole sponsor, the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, a Sutter Health affiliate. Choose your PAMF doctor today or tomorrow. Anthony Matrulis will be the batter. He grounded to the pitcher to end the first inning. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He's now got 2 guys on with 1 out, and Chelly out there in scoring position at second base. Soria checks the runner. Comes home right down the heart of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Chelly would like to see that one again. Excuse me, Matrulis would like to see that one again. That one's outside. Bishop checks the runner very quickly and then gets it back to Soria. One on one to count, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Curveball's fouled at the plate. One and 2 the count. Soria checks the runner at second. Outside, 2-2. One out, runners at first and second. Soria with some great poise for his young age. Clearly been well coached as he grew up. Low, nice play by Bishop. Throws down to second base and back in time is Chelly. That was a close one as Bishop. A nice throw to second. Another look at it. See, Bishop has to get up to the outside and then make the throw down. The tag is applied and Chelly is back in time, but not by much. Low for ball 4, and the bases are loaded. That's 4 consecutive walks now issued by Soria. And the batter will be the EH, Chris Liang. Low, ball 1, and Soria may really kind of flex in his arm now, so showing some signs of weariness. High and outside. Now flexing his arm almost every time he throws, so he's pretty much out of gas. 2-0 count. He's hoping for a double play ball here or something to get him out of the inning. But I would think that Helming is going to be very, very patient with him a 3-0 count, I would think there's a big take sign planted. Pitch in there at the knees for a strike, 3-1. Some seagulls starting to fly around in center field now. They was just confused with the Giants game. Lifted into right field and hit well, dancing and then missing it out in right field, as that was a tough play for Robert Green. That ball was hit extremely hard by Liang. 2 runs are home, and now they're going to hold up Matrulis, and he's in a rundown. They've got to get Liang down. Now they may have him hung up between second and third. They'll make the throw, and out is Liang, and they get an unconventional double play, but not before 2 runs come in to score for Helming's Auto. A look at it as Liang hit it out over the right fielder's head as Robert Green couldn't get a beat on it. It went all the way out towards the fence. Chelly came in easily. Another run came in. And then Matrulis rounded third by 2 much. Chase Bishop did an outstanding job running him back. And Matt Nippus, the manager for Helmings, did the right thing, telling Liang he had to get down to third base. But Liang got a late break coming down to third and initiated yet another rundown to go ahead and get him out of the inning. So you're up to date. Liang gets credited with a double and 2 RBIs, and then is thrown out in the rundown between second and third base. So that will do it for Helming's Auto in the bottom of the 4th. We've played 4. It's 2-0 Helmings. Beautiful night here at McKelvey. You've got the kids in the stands watching their older siblings play here in the Babe Ruth Championship game. Mateo Cepeda, Drew Cohn, and Sam Gill slated for the Eagles here in the 5th inning. First pitch swinging, popped up into shallow center field, and calling off the shortstop is the center fielder, Philip Carey, to make the play for out number 1. 1 away, and the batter will be shortstop Drew Cohn. Grounded towards first base. There to glove it is Maloney. And he races over to first to make the tag for out number 2. So 2 pitches, 2 outs. Sam Gill, the batter. Sam Gill better be taken here. You never want to get out of an inning of 3 pitches. Gill takes ball 1. One and 0 to Gill. Two and 0. Three and 0. High, ball 4. So Gill draws a 2-out walk. And the batter will be Matt Coe. Called a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1 the count. Fouled at the plate. 1-2 the count. Throw down to second is wide of the mark, and Gill has second base stolen. It is a 2-2 count to Matt Coe. A base hit could potentially pull the Eagles within a run. Curveball down the third base line. Chelly gets there. Good range by Chelly. He was playing well off the line, but he got over there to cut off that ball from Coe and fired a strike across the diamond for out number 3. That'll do it for the Eagles in the top of the 5th. We've played 4.5. It is 2-0 Helming's Auto Repair. Taylor Music, Josh Takahara, and Cameron Avery slated for Helming's Auto Repair here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Dating back to last game, Taylor Music has yet to make an out today. New pitcher for the Eagles is Drew Cohn. Comes in from shortstop. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Sam Gill is now playing shortstop. Max Soria has gone out to left field, and Mateo Cepeda is in center field. Outside, 1-1 the count. Ground ball back up the middle. Gill can't handle it. And Music is on the errors. He is stirring. And a late throw that can, or a throw back to the pitcher that got away from the pitcher. I was looking down at my scorecard, but very alertly, Taylor Music takes off for second base and gets in. Here's another look at it as you see Gill come charging in very aggressively. Nice job. That's what you want your shortstop to do, but can't get it. But then the throw back to the pitcher, and he throws it away, and Music comes down to second base. Now the bunt down, and they've got him in a rundown between second and third. Nice play by Down. Down throws back to second. They got him at second base. Great play by Drew Cohn on the bunt by Josh Takahara. Takahara gets on the fielder's choice. And in the rundown between second and third, they get the out number 1. And the batter will be Cameron Avery. Good defense on the Eagles on that play. Drew Cohn, nice job. Pitch from Cohn on the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Avery's 0 for 1 on the day. Ground ball towards short. Gill has it, flips to second for 1. Throw to first is... They're going to call interference at second base on Takahara. Either way, it's a double play. I think they had him at first base, too, on the turn. But either way, they call interference at second base. Here's the ground ball to Gill. Nice flip to second base. And Takahara didn't get down. And they call interference. And Cameron Avery. Here's a look at Avery. We'll see how the... Not sure if he had him there or not. But either way, it's a double play off the bat of Cameron Avery, and that will do it for Helmings in the bottom of the 5th. We've played 5 complete It is 2-0 Helmings. These shadows have come in, the sun has gone down, and you can see those people down the right field line have started to put their jackets on because you just get a little touch of a chill in the air here on these nights. Well, the forecast coming up here in the Bay Area is supposed to get rather hot. Robert Green, Christian Singh, and Wilson Schilling slated for the Eagles. First pitch swinging is Green, and it's hit well but foul down the left field line. So Green jumped on that first pitch from Johnson Koo. I believe this will be the last inning Koo could pitch because I think he pitched 1 inning last game. And the rules are you can only pitch 7 innings over 2 games. Hit hard again and foul down the third base line. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, down goes Green. Second time for him on strikes. Another look at it. Nice breaking ball by Koo. The batter will be Christian Singh. Singh singled in his first at bat. 6 strikeouts now on the night for Johnson Koo. Fouled up into the screen by Singh. Curveball that started high and stayed high. 1-1 the count. Curveball this time much closer, but still off the plate. 2-1 the count. Fouled up into the screen. 2-2 the count. Outside, 3-2. Lifted well into center field, but Carey is there, and he will make the catch for out number 2. Wilson Schilling will be the batter. Two outs, nobody on. Line drive, base hit into left field. Schilling will round first, and he will hold there with a 2-out single. Another look at it. Nice job by Schilling. Get the bat head out there and drill it into left center field for the single. And the batter will be Max Soria. We're back to the top of the order for the Eagles. Soria is 0 for 2 on the day. Popped up to the pitcher and grounded out to third base. Takes outside. That one drops in for a strike. 2-1 the count. Lifted into left field. That's a tough play, and it's going to drop in for a single. So Soria picks up his first hit of the night. Couldn't come at a better time for the Eagles. Another look at it. It was a soft fly ball into left field that fell into no man's land. And the Eagles looking to put together a 2-out rally. Chris Tejada, the batter. Tejada's gone down the victim of strikes twice here tonight. We'll see what he does here. Curveball, swing and a miss, 0-1. Check the swing, a throw down to third base, and in with a slide is Schilling, and that was a gutsy move, as Chelly is a good third baseman down there. Another look at it, you'll see Schilling coming, and the throw to third, and Chelly did a nice job just blocking it and keeping it from going through and giving up the run. Runners at first and third, see if the runner at first goes. He doesn't, and it's a 1-1 count now to Tejada. It's a 2-1 count, I'm sorry, 2-1 count to Tejada. Three and one to Tejada. And very quickly, manager Matt Nippes wants to get out there and check the gas gauge on his youngster Johnson Koo. I'd like to remind you, and we'd like to thank the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, a Sutter Health affiliate, for bringing you this Babe Ruth Championship game here tonight. So a quick discussion at the mound. Runners remain at the corners with 2 outs and a 3-1 count to Chris Tejada. Fouled at the plate. Full count, the runner at first will be going on the pitch, or he should be. See if he throws over to first. He doesn't. Runner goes Tejada down the third baseline. It's past Chelly. A run is going to score. Soria's around second. He's on his way to third. The throw to third, and in safely is Max Soria. The Eagles are on the scoreboard. Another look at it. He has a nice job by Tejada on that full count. Takes it down the line, and Chelly unable to get to it. A single and an RBI for Chris Tejada. And there's runners at the corners again. The batter is Chase Bishop. Bishop, a very, very good hitter. Curveball drops in there for a strike. Koo almost didn't pause on that last pitch. Don't want to balk a run home here. There, he paused. Curveball way up and away. 1-1 to count. See if Tejada tries to get down to second base. Soria has good speed at third. Throw over to first, and Tejada is back in time. Curveball is hit hard. Chelly has it. No, Chelly bobbles it. Now Chelly throws across and in time to retire Bishop. A nice play by Mac Chelly to recover on that ball that he bobbled. You'll see it hit hard. He ranges to his left, loses the handle, picks it up, and throws a P across the diamond to go ahead and retire Chase Bishop. That will do it for the Eagles in the top of the 6th. We've played 5.5. It is 2-1, Helming's Auto Repair. Shot at some of the fans here tonight. Paul Hernandez being one of them. In fact, it's dueling Paul Hernandez. First pitch by Drew Cohn and misses low and away to Ross Avery. Avery singled in his only at bat here tonight. We're in the bottom of the sixth of a 2-1 game. Just the kind of game you want for a championship. 2-0. Popped up. Cone calls for it and makes the catch for out number one. One away. We'll go back to the top of the order for Helming's Auto Repair. And it'll be Johnson Koo. Koo is 1 for 2 on the day. Singled and got out on an error. And he has a stolen base. Inside, ball one. Lifted into left field, and there's nobody there. That's going to drop and maybe go for extra bases. Koo's on his way to second. Here comes a throw, and Koo is in standing up with a one-out double. Another look at it as Koo goes with the pitch nicely and puts it in the gap in left center field. A long run for Soria, but he got it back in quickly to hold Koo to a double. Batter is Philip Carey, 1 out. Throw back to second base. It skips away, but Koo will stay at second. Outside. 1-0 the count to Carey. Very concerned about Koo at second base. Low and away, 2-0. Three and 0. Ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk issued to Philip Carey. Puts runners at first and second and brings up Mac Chelly. Chelly's 0 for 1 of the day, but he has a walk and he's come around to score one of the 2 Helming's runs. Outside, ball 1. Ooh, 2-1. Lifted into right center field, and that's going to roll for a while. One run's going to score. Shelley comes into second base, and they're going to hold Kerry at third. So Johnson Koo comes in to score to make it a 3-1 ball game. Kerry all the way around to third. Shelley with the double, a shot of it, and Shelley did a great job going with the pitch and hitting into the gap in right center. Batter will be Jack Maloney. Maloney doesn't have an official at bat yet tonight as he's been hit by a pitch and walked. Takes high, ball one. At the knees for a strike. 1-1. Lifted into right center field. This could be trouble too on the run, and the ball is down. One run will score. Shelley's going to have to hold at third, and Maloney ends up on second base. A long run for the outfielder on that one. Anthony Matrulis, the batter. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Matrulis tees off on it, and he goes to left center field, which will bring home Shelley around third on his way to the plate, and in safely is Jack Maloney. So a 2 RBI single by Matrulis. Another look at it. Down it goes, and 2 runs come in to score. And very similar to their first game today, Helming is putting together a big inning. And in the first game, it was a tight ball game until Helming's put 7 or 8 runs up on the board in one inning, and they've put up 4 so far this inning. Outside, 1-1 is the count to Chris Liang. Liang is 1 for 2 on the day. He's got a double and 2 RBIs. Liang puts it into right center field, and they're hitting them where they ain't right now. Matrulis on his way to third. They may score him. Matrulis is on his way to the plate. Here comes a throw. It's going to be offline and short. And Liang has his second double of the night and another RBI. Another look at it, as Chris Liang just went with the pitch nicely and put it into the gap in right center field. And with that, Coach Rick Moore may have seen enough.
These guys already lost once, so it is kind of double elimination. No, just the first place team gets to lose twice.
So we have a pitching change and a break in the action. It is 7-1, Helming's Auto Repair.
I was at a fire department training, and I had these shooting pains when they just shot right up into my temples. I went to Palo Alto Medical to follow up with my doctor. He found a heart murmur. It turned out to be an aortic aneurysm, which would have killed me had he not caught it.
I don't really like going to the doctor, but I truly like going and seeing the guy. He's a great doctor, and he saved my life.
Taylor Music, who has been on base all day today. He is 6 for 7 on the day, but the one time he didn't get credit for a hit is when he got on an error. So he's been on base a lot, to say the least. The new pitcher is Sam Gill for the Eagles, coming in from shortstop, and Drew Cohn goes back to short. Grounded sharply foul. Curveball drops in there for a strike, 1-2. Grounded, Gill has it, throws on to first, and advancing on the play is Liang to third. So Music is officially retired for the first time today, and the batter will be Josh Takahara. Curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. One on one the count. Curveball outside, 2-1. Two and two. Curveball is bounded off the hard dirt. This is going to be a tough play. Cone has it, throws to first, not in time. And the run comes in to score. A tough break for the Eagles as Takahara pounded it into the hard ground in front of home plate and gets credit for an RBI infield single. So it's an 8-1 ball game. Pitch on the inside corner for a strike to Cameron Avery. Throw over to first and back in time is Takahara. Called strike on the swing. He tried to check his swing, just couldn't do it. Oh, and 2 the count to Avery. Curveball is bounded towards first base. Singh has it, and he'll run to first base and tag the base for out number 3. That'll do it for Helmings in the bottom of the 6th inning, but they strike for 6 runs, and they lead the game 8-1. The Hills are alive with the sound of music. At least that's what Helmings thinks right now, as they lead 8-1 here in the top of the last inning. Mateo Cepeda, Drew Cone, and Sam Gill slated for the Eagles. They'll face Anthony Matrulis, who comes on in relief of Jonathan Koo. First pitch swinging is popped up and out of play. Mac Chelly has moved behind the plate to catch. Chris Liang has gone to third base. Fouled down the third baseline and out of play. Oh, and 2 the count to Cepeda. Cepeda's grounded back to the pitcher and hit a fly out to center field. Takes a curveball outside, 1-2. Curveball is grounded towards shortstop. Up with it is Music, bobbles for a second, throws on to first, and in time to retire Mateo Cepeda. So a nice play by Taylor Music for out number 1. And that'll bring up Drew Cohn. Cohn looks to bunt. Fouls it. 0-1 the count. Bunts it again out in front of home plate. Chelly hustles. Chelly loses his footing, and it is a bunt single for Drew Cohn. Nice bunt by Cohn. So the Eagles have a runner on, and Chelly stumbled and might have hurt himself a little bit on it. They're going to check him. So they're going to let Chelly take one here at home plate just to make sure he's okay. And he is. Sam Gill is the batter. Gill's 0 for 1 of the day. He's grounded out to second, and he's walked. One out. Helming's trying to win the 2014 Babe Ruth title with a victory. Popped up towards the dugout, and nice attempt by Mac Chelly. He got a glove on it, but couldn't hang on. That was a perilous situation as he was moving towards the dugout. And it would have been an extremely athletic play to make. Runner goes. I'm a little surprised down 7 that you'd run, but it was a successful steal. He's going for third. They'll let him go down to third. His run means absolutely nothing. One and two the count to Gill. Swing and a miss. Down goes Gill. 2 away. And Helmings is 1 out away. Matt Coe stands between them and the title. Another look at it. Pitch from Matrulis is swung on and missed. Matt Coe is 0 for 2 on the day. He struck out, grounded out to third, and this one he lines up the middle into center field for a base hit. Coming in to score is Drew Cohn to make it an 8-2 ball game. Another look at it. Nice job by Coe going back up the middle. And the batter will be Robert Green. Green fouls it at the plate. Trulis checks the runner. Swing and a miss. Snap throw back to first base, and back in time is Coe. 0-2 the count to Green. Line drive up the middle and through for a base hit. Robert Green with a sharp shot back up the middle. Puts runners at first and second with 2 away. Another look at it. Past the glove of Taylor Music, and Christian Singh will be the batter. First pitch is low, ball one. Two and oh. Strike called. 2-1 to count. Strike two. 2-2 the count. Low for a ball, 3-2. Runners will be going on the pitch. Fisted towards right field and down for a base hit. A run will come in, and it's an 8-3 ball game. So Christian Singh refuses to go quietly into the night. And the batter will be Wilson Schilling. And with that, Matt Nimpus must have another chat with his pitcher just over the outstretched arms of Josh Takahara. Extremely well-placed hit by Christian Singh. And Matt Nimpus just wants to settle things down. The Eagles have runners at the corners. Schilling is 1 for 2 on the day. An 8-3 ball game. Sometimes that last out can just be really elusive. See what he does here. Schilling takes ball one. Fouled up into the screen. 1-1 the count. Low, 2-1. Runner goes. Strike called. 2-2 the count. Defensive indifference. 2-2 the count. 2 outs here in the 7th inning. High for a ball. Full count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Wilson Schilling strikes out, and Helming's Auto Repair is the 2014 Babe Ruth champion as they come away with an 8-3 victory against the Eagles. On a very well umpired game tonight here at McKelvey Ballpark. An excellent job done both games today. We would like to thank our producer-director, Bobby Chastain, our camera crew of Tim Erskine, Sherlyn Meacham, Renee Mendoza. For all of us here at KMVT, we'd like to thank you for watching this telecast. I'm Paul Cunningham. We'll see you next time.